Okay, so I've been talking to you this whole time. My stream may have ended about half an hour ago, which I could do protruding skulk here, or at least just show what that looked like. I do not like that, so we are going to... That's not an option. We're not doing this. I am not opposed to the recess skulk, though. That looks kind of cool. And it might break up. This might be too much copper. So I'm going to go ahead and put the stairs all around all the lights, and then we'll decide what goes in between when we're done. So we'll continue on with that. So I was talking about all of this. You probably wondered why it like just went well, actually, if you were watching the last stream, you know I've been having trouble because of the weather. My internet is just streaming horrible today. So that is why I'm lagging a ton. It probably just finally got so bad that it canceled. My stream just blipped out. And I apologize for that. That is not ideal. So anyway, I was talking about how usually I would, you know, obviously, like, there's the part of me that makes edited content is looking at this content and like, okay, this is where I stop my recording and come back. Like, I show that I do a couple and then I come back with it all finished, because in edited content you would never go through and show every single placement of every single block like this in edited content. Now some people like to do just full uncut stuff, which is it's a lot more like a stream in terms of how you make that entertaining. You know, you have to have those conversations then with your viewers so that they know your stream of thought, your process, and what you're thinking of while you do this. But sometimes also too, just the noises of Minecraft and those moments and those digging moments, those peaceful moments that happen while you're doing repetitive things is also part of the charm of Minecraft. So you don't always, it's a style choice. Like you can sit there and have all of your thoughts shared as you're doing your work, or you can just be calm for a moment and allow those moments to happen and have that peaceful time with you and your viewers. So not wrong in either case, just differences. All right, where are we at here? All right. And not enough. Not enough by a lot. Okay, there's that. There we go. I'm just gonna put this back in here for now. And I don't want to waste the space on the copper, whatchamacallits, cut slabs right now. So we're just gonna set those in there. And I'm gonna make a lot more. Now that was a lot of stairs, and we didn't even, I think we're gonna have to use like all this and then some. So oops, down one more. Because yeah, like we got halfway through a half. Yeah, that's a lot of stairs. It's a lot of copper. There we are. I kind of got lost on which way I was going there. Something about walking in circles kind of throws you off. Yeah, I didn't finish this row. I started a new row. Oh no! See what I did? You see what I did. There we go. It is easier though, like the reason why I'm not cutting, it would be nice if I just dug out the entire tree farm and then started growing trees, and then as the trees were like growing and I was chopping down trees, then I could play with and design like the ceiling and the walls and stuff. And that way I could be using my tree farm while I was still decorating too, and gaining and building up my resources that way. But it is so hard. I've done that before. It is so hard to do the ceiling. Like just gone back up and done a dirt floor at this level, and then designed the ceiling, and then I still had my tree farm underneath while I was still then designing the ceiling. In those cases, in all of those cases, it was because wood ceiling, so I don't have to do that. So I might as well just, before I dig it all out, take advantage of the fact that I have this space to stand on and put in my ceiling now. And I'll have this crazy grand ceiling while I'm still digging out my tree farm, which is silly, but here we are. And I am in trouble because that is like all my copper, and it is half. I think we're gonna do the skulk in between. Oh no, I have more. That's cool. That's awesome. I mean, it takes 8 stairs per, you know? Oops, I'm stuck. There we go. I can't get around when I'm doing it this way. There we go. There we go. Hopefully I'm not making you guys nauseous. Yo, when did you start playing Minecraft? I started playing Minecraft. It was for sale, but I believe it was like just launched. So it's been a long time. I'm not very good at it though, even though I've been playing a really long time. And it's not like I'm like playing daily for the entire time Minecraft's been out or anything like that. I definitely have taken breaks, sometimes a year or two in between. So, and I'm definitely not very experienced in certain areas. Like I don't do mods, I don't do data packs, I don't do anything like that. So all that whole world is like totally new to me. It's just not something I've taken part in at this yet. So playing on a server where they use a lot of data packs and things like that, it's all new to me. It's pretty cool. I did have a friend, he mods, he's like super into modded Minecraft, and so he would have a server, and I didn't know what was going on. Like the world was crazy, but then also too, you had to like kind of keep up on the changes and the data and the mods and stuff like that, or the data packs or whatever there. I don't really know what the difference is between a mod and a data pack and whatever. I would do one of those. I would do like a simple something that did like, I like the ones that have like lighting and color changes and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying I'm good at it. That's really nice of you. And I don't know if it's a matter of being better than someone else, because someone could be really good at, like, I don't know, I'm good at digging a hole and decorating the hole. But on the other hand, like, you know, someone might be really good at speedrunning, someone might be really good at the PvP aspects. So Minecraft has so many different parts to it that it's hard to say. Like, I can't, I really struggle with big builds as well. Like, it's just because I've not really given myself that experience, you know. I have played on PvP servers before, and it's basically like I live my whole life underground. I just dig a hole, I get some resources, dig a hole, and then my whole life is just like living like a mole person underground and avoiding people. Because as soon as they find your lair, like it's going down, but it's getting griefed. There's a certain fun element to that. I don't grieve people, but I did find it kind of on those servers. I don't want that experience now, but on those servers, that was what you signed up for. That was the play style. So I found it fun to try and basically play keep away with my stuff for as long as I could. Generally, though, those servers never tended to last long. I never played with like friends that I knew, so it was always like random. So whenever you're kind of getting into a server where you don't know everybody or even know hardly anybody, sometimes those servers are like kind of like you're like two ships that pass in the night. You know, it's just not a long-term thing. Whoever's running it gets overwhelmed or something happens in their life and they just can't keep up with it, and it fizzles, you know, especially on servers that are offered up for free because someone's like trying to do just a passion project, and then it's like, okay, this is free, but it's going to be low priority in their life, and so something else happens that can definitely put a wrench in the works to just let me use all the cliches I can today, you know, really just get the book of cliches out. Here we go. There we go. And I keep doing this wrong now. You can tell like I'm getting a little tired of staring at the ceiling. Okay, whew, we are more than halfway. We have used a lot of our copper. An issue. Oh man, I don't want to use Silk Touch. Okay, I meant to use Fortune. Let's put these back. I meant to use Fortune. Let's put these back out. Okay, that's my bad. I had both in my inventory, using the wrong ones. There we go. What a waste of Silk Touch. I don't really need to fill this in because we're going to dig it out, so I'm just going to leave that. And look for more copper that's just exposed here and there. Here's some iron we can grab up. So there we go. And we'll get at this coal. How much space do I have? I have some space. Now we will fill in the wall because I'm not going to be making things in the wall. This will be, it's going to be a pattern of some sort, but I haven't decided like what I'm going to do on the walls. The walls I can do kind of later because I'm going to make like a balcony at each level. So that's going to be fine. I'll be able to reach all the walls. It's just the middle of the ceiling that's always like such a pain to do. Copper. Oh man, did you see that? Did you see that? I need that. I want that too. Oh, I want that magma cube right there. Yeah, look at this. This is a disaster. All right, there we go. There we go. I think I got him. Am I full? I'm kind of full. But yeah, there's stuff there. There we go. I'm not going to be able to pick up that flint. I have too much stuff. So let's go back. Oh, there's copper. I need the copper. I need that copper. Okay, there's still more copper to collect. So we can go and put that in the furnace. And that'll be helpful. And I can't carry anymore. So, oh, wait, there's coal. We can probably grab that. All right. Put some of this away. Put some of this in the smelter. That's good. That's going to be useful. Put that iron in there. Coal. I was totally doing the coal with A silk touch, I see. Cobble. Pop that in there. I think I want almost a full thing of cobble though, in case I still need to keep filling spaces in. So we'll put that there. Granite. Gravel. More andesite. We have really, really added to our andesite. That's awesome. And let's see, what else did I want to do? I think I'll keep the rest on me. I guess the gravel can go there. Nether stuff. I want one of the— oh, I have a bunch of that. I can put some of that out later. Okay, that's fine. I already know where I want to dump 2 of these, so we're gonna do that real quick. And I think that's fine. What do we got? What do we got down here? Lovely. I'm gonna wait for this to hit 64, and then I will go ahead and mute for 1 second. Sorry about that. I was trying to eat my lunch real quick. I tossed it in the microwave at 1. I'm just now finishing it. These things happen. Blop. Blop. That's not enough. Okay. But we are definitely going to be able to get more stairs, which is great. Do I do all of them? Ugh! I think I needed to, though. I hate to miscount things, so... and I didn't count any of it, so it makes it really hard, you know, when you're not counting. There we go. That's what I wanted. This is to... I wanted to put the magma here because this is my, in case you're just now watching, this is my lava floor. So this just kind of tells me that lava and cactus are both available on this floor. That's where my 2 farms are there. And then down here, this is copper and sugarcane because I have my... this is the level that copper is most prevalently found at. I think it's 48 technically, but it's around here. It's pretty close. So that's just to let me know that in case I want to start strip. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Where is my OBS? It's in the zeros. Man. Okay, coming back. It's coming back. Nope, nope, it's going out again. Our snowstorm is funsy. I did want to go ahead and collect all the copper I can so that we can at least get it forged up. There we go. I think I took it out of all the walls already. Yeah, it was just that bit in the ground I could get. Oh, ceiling. Ceiling copper. I'll take it. Stealing the ceiling. We're covering all this, so it doesn't matter what I put there. Well, it makes me curious if I have any more in the ceiling. Is this isn't okay. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't do it again where I have sorry, I'm distracted by copper. Where I have the silk touch going. Because I don't need that right now. Just don't need it. Ah, there we go. And boom goes the dynamite, right? That's what the cool kids say? I don't know. And I'm hoping I didn't cover any over here. I wouldn't have, because I know I need it, right? That looks good. I think I like the skulk. I'm starting to look at these two, and I think I like the skulk, the recessed skulk in there instead of the copper. And I'm definitely not where it's just out. It looks too plain. I like the recessed for sure. But now it's just between skulk and copper. But I think pretty sure the skulk's gonna win. I'm just gonna have to go down and harvest it from the ancient city a little bit more. And it'll be fine. Nothing. What could go wrong, right? What could go wrong? We're just harvesting skulk from the ancient city. As one does. Let's see. I was gonna put copper in here, I believe. In a thing called love. There we go. We'll hold that and see how many more stairs we need, but I do think we're gonna need more stairs. I don't know, I'm avoiding this. I need to get moving. Oh, this is going to be interesting. And by interesting, I mean kind of not interesting, because the center is going to be all copper. So I was going to do... Oh, that didn't come out right. See that? See what happened there? You have to make sure you're on the angle appropriately there. Yeah. So this center piece is going to have recessed copper, slabbed copper in between. Not all the way though. Okay, we'll work on that. We'll work on that when we get to it. We're not there yet. We will consider that something to think about later. Oh, I did it again. There we go. I don't want to be around this dirt anymore. I'm stuck in holes that I have made. It's my bed. I don't want to lie in it. That's where we're at. There we go. I knew there's like another corner over here. There we go. Ugh. No! No, no, no. I thought I hit it in the corner part, but I guess I didn't. There we go. Like that. Just gotta be a little more precise with where you're aiming that crosshair. Make sure you get it to land the way you want. Okay, is this all done? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so it's gonna be a little weird in the center. Maybe I'll just do 2 slabs here. I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna have to look at that. Out again on lag from my internet provider, so which we're supposed to have amazing internet, but when you have major storms, these things happen. I'm actually, of course it's not going to get that cold over, you know, just overnight with the insulation in your house and stuff and some blankets. You'll be fine by, you know, as long as the power comes on relatively soon, you know, you'll be fine. Like by morning, we had a storm last year, and it was super freezing out and everything. We lost power, which was only, that was the first time we've ever lost power in the winter in our house, and we've been here 20 years. So this is crazy that it's happened 2 winters in a row now, even though this time it was like very, very short-lived. Super rare for our area, or for our house. Anyway, so I was in the winter time, if you live in an area that has winter weather, the fun is, you know, like, okay, both the dog and the cat are totally squished up in bed with us. You got extra blankets everywhere. You pull up. We camp sometimes, and it's more glamping, but when you glamp, you still have like solar powered lanterns and stuff like that. So luckily we had some of that stuff, and because it's glamping, we also have like a power bank, and like I keep it charged all the time. So it's not a substantial one, but it's definitely one that gets us through, generally gets my husband and I through a weekend, where we still have, you know, full power on our phones, and we can still charge up. Like, we have a little chargeable USB fan in the tent, so it keeps all of that running. So it's not like gonna run the house. It's not gonna run the furnace or anything like that, but we would have access to communication with our phones, and, you know, perhaps a few little things. But the one thing that causes a big problem for me is that I have aquariums, and so my fishies, their heaters are out. That's a problem. Now, luckily I keep fish that do tend to do well in colder water, and when I say colder, I mean they can go down to like 65 at the most before they start showing, you know, some distress. At 60, they're probably going to start floating. So it is imperative to keep their water warm. So last night, you know, I went and put their glass. I like the water generally to not have lids on it, but that does cause a ton of heat to escape. So right away, I do own glass lids that will fit all of them. So I went ahead and put their glass lids on, and then put blankets over top of them. So that helped keep the heat in. And so they didn't lose a lot of heat. And that's what I did last year when we lost heat, power and heat for multiple days. We actually, we were lucky. My parents brought their generator over, to get us through, so that we were able to, run the generator during the day, and then we would just lose heat at night. I can't sleep with the generator on. They're so loud. Like, I dislike generators, but for having aquariums, it's a necessary evil, because I have small aquariums, but still my small aquarium heaters, I have 2 that are 50 watts each. That's going to suck up my little power bank super fast. And especially because it would be running constantly, because you're not getting any room heat like you normally are. But yeah, you have the situation where you got to do something though to keep them heated. Otherwise, you know, they tend not to do well in ice. Fish, tropical fish. They're not into that. So, I don't have super fancy fish. I have 2 tanks with a betta in each tank, and then I have 2 20-gallons that have 2 types of fish in them. I have panda corydoras, which I love. Panda corydoras. I love corydoras in general, but panda corydoras especially. And then I have full gold guppies, which I know guppies aren't like really well thought of in the States, but I have a line of guppies that they're of full gold guppies, and so they breed true full gold, and so the boys and girls are just gorgeous. And I bought them out of a store in Minnesota, and I had them shipped to me because that's how much I wanted these fish, and they are gorgeous. They shimmer. They just shimmer in the water. Like, even when their lights off, you can just see them like just shining. They're just gorgeous. So anyway, even though it sounds kind of boring, just like, oh, you know, you have gold guppies. Okay, why don't you just buy a goldfish? One, I don't buy goldfish because I have 20-gallon aquariums and like you can't fit a goldfish in a 20-gallon aquarium without causing it extreme distress. But also too, I like planted aquariums and I like freshwater aquariums. Oh, that's another thing too. I have freshwater aquariums, which is kind of like a little different. Most people do saltwater, but what am I doing? Okay, so I'm from a region that has a lot of fresh water, and so I like maintaining that. So there's a lot that, but then also too, because the plants also will die if it's too cold. So, and I have a lot of plants in my aquariums. I really don't want to buy all of them again. If oh my god, you know, to replace all that, it's just so, it's so defeating, you know. And then also too, you feel like kind of like you failed. So really glad everything came back on and everything was fine. I feel like I'm really babbling a lot about this storm situation and how it affected me, but especially when it was like just a little blip. But hey, here we are. This is what's on my mind. Share what's on your mind. Maybe we'll talk about that. Here we go. I keep falling in this hole. Maybe I should have filled those in. Remember when I said it wasn't necessary? Maybe it was necessary. Here we go. We're gonna fall in again. We're gonna go this way. This way? Yep, there it is. All right. Oh, wow. Is this all we have left? Oh my gosh. Okay, so talking about my fish and my plants and the storm and the chaos that it has caused has really done wonders for filling in time. We still have, I'm not sure we have enough here to get us through, but I think we have enough upstairs. Wow. I really got lost in talking and just putting these together, which is also another cool thing. I also like that little noise. Listen to this. I like that. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Oh my gosh, we have enough. I can't believe that's a lot of copper. Like that is so much copper. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we got through all of that. Look at that. Wow. Am I still alive? I'm still alive. Okay. Wow. We did it. Oh my gosh. I am so happy. Like so happy. Look at that. I'm gonna say look at it like 100 more times. I'm super happy, but I think I am gonna do the recessed skulk rather than copper. For one, I'm out of copper, and for two, I have a lot of skulk, and for three, it looks pretty cool. So I put it all upstairs. Okay, let's put all this away, as much of this as we can. All right, that's a lot. We'll see what we can do here. Upstairs. And we'll probably need to take that. We'll put this cobblestone away. And this is all deep slate, which I just kind of dump deep slate all in one thing because deep slate has a lot of variations. And I have some empties. I could probably give it some more space, but I don't. Here we are. I said nah. Probably should have said yeah earlier in the earlier in this build. What do we got? Coal, put it over here. Lights, copper. I'm gonna put the copper away, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we put the copper away. We have rotten flesh. I just heard someone come inside. I don't know who was outside. Maybe someone was shoveling. It was probably a useful thing that somebody did, if that's what they did. There's only 2 other people in my house. It's a mystery. Stone brick. There we go. And That looks great. That's been a massive boost to our stone and stone brick supplies too. That's been great. Okay, so we're gonna put this away in deep dark stuff. We'll put those in there. And I'm gonna keep these skulk veins on me, I think, for now. Now I'll put it away. Well, that'll probably be like a detail thing we add in. Mr. Self-Destruct MC, how are you? I am organized. I can't stand a chess monster. I can't find anything. That memory game that kids play and they flip over the cards and they know where everything is. That's not me. That's not me. I got none of that going on. So I think I'm done with the lights for now. I do know I'm gonna need more lights for the ground when we get there. Right now, I really think we can do the skulk in between all of that copper we just put up there. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. So this is just in case you just got there. Just in case you just got here. This is the ceiling. The floor is going to be 20. This is 23 is this layer with the light. This is actually 24. It's been a bane of the stream all day today. So yeah, the weather, I am in a snowstorm, which is why I have time to stream today, but the bonus of that is my internet is bonkers. So yeah. So this is how it's gonna look, the ceiling. I am letting the copper all oxidize, and I think that looks cool. I think that looks really good. I like that it gets recessed and then it comes out here. I could even recess this one if I wanted to, but I don't know if I want to. We're gonna get done, and that's a nitpick. That's a nitpick I might do, because I might want that. I might want that to go back one at the end. We're gonna figure that out at the end though. But look at that. That looks so cool. I was gonna do copper in between but copper in between the copper was just too much copper. I think I like the skulk. It's a dangerous thing to collect, but it's so worth it. It looks so good. So I apologize for the internet issues, but it can't be helped. It is the weather where I am at, causing chaos with everything. And I need to put that on the screen in like some sort of text, because I do feel like I have to say it every like 4 minutes because my internet keeps going bonkers. And then I'm like, oh man, these people don't know what's going on. They think like I stopped streaming or something. I don't know. Usually I don't have this problem. It's just a snowstorm. We're gonna go through a bit of skulk. I do know where more is though, so that's fine. Oh, I like it. Oh my gosh, I like it so much. Do you like it? Game player, welcome. Good use of skulk block. Thank you. I am really, really enjoying the look of it. And I think once these oxidize, it's gonna really, really look good. There we go. And we are gonna dig this out. And doing a ceiling is one of those things like, it's cool when it's done, but you're never, I feel like no matter how amazing your ceiling is, people notice if you don't spend time on it. They don't really notice if you do spend time on it. Does that make sense? Like, it's like, oh yeah, that matches. Like it's not something like that really garners like the amount of doesn't get the appreciation for how much effort goes into doing a ceiling. But let's see here. Gonna do the crossways this way. But if you don't do your ceiling, and like if I had just left this like all just, you know, like this, where it's like dirt and stone and diorite and stuff like that, and it's like, that's fine. It's still a functional tree farm. You don't have to do all this. But I don't enjoy being in this space as much. It seems drab. It seems like hanging out in an unfinished basement. Like, cool, it's a place to hang out, and you know, you can do your laundry and stuff, and maybe you work out. I don't know what you do in your basement, but you know, finishing that basement, then now you have, you know, a second living space for like gaming or TV watching or hanging out or listening to music or something. It's just a much more enjoyable space to be in. I guess you could do that with unfinished basement too. It's not like stopping you, but it's just not as enjoyable. I say the reason why the unfinished basement part came up is because I'm listening. I don't think you can hear it coming through, but in the background I am listening to, I can hear my husband's playing records downstairs. So, which is cool. Like, so anyway, that's why the comparison came up in my brain. You know, it's, I used to spend a ton of time just living in walls and holes and stuff like that, and then it was like I was kind of talking about this before, like I never saw the point of like people who build dining rooms and kitchens and stuff in Minecraft. I was like, well, why? Okay, we have to use the silk touch when we misplace a skulk. There we go. And then we have to switch it back. There we go. We don't have to switch it back. I just don't want to, if I need to go gather more skulk, which I'm probably gonna have to do, I don't want to have that problem of like, whoops, I used up my silk touch. But anyway, I never saw the point of like doing all that stuff. I was like, well, what? You don't need any of that stuff. Like, you don't need a bedroom. You just need a bed. And it was more of a survivalist attitude about it. But then, like, if you know, then you spend some time and you make a tunnel through, like, maybe you make a tunnel through like a mountain, and then okay, it's fine. It works. It's functional. It's awesome. You know. But then when you add in even just making like the same blocks, or oh no, I used the wrong thing. I lost. Stop talking. That'll be great for the stream, right? Actually, it's falling in between all these. I keep losing my angle, I think, and that's what's kind of throwing me off a little bit. All right, we are half done. Oh, it looks so good. See, this is what it looked like when it's done. And I'm debating putting the copper trapdoor on top of these as well. But I'm not sure if that's necessary. I'm gonna play with it at the end. We'll do like 4 of them and see what it looks like. This is gonna be the placement of the trees. I had to kind of figure out my groove, my pattern for my trees before I did all my pattern to my ceilings, because I wanted it all to be centered to the trees, and then I also wanted to make sure that it fit the whole build, like the whole layout, and I didn't want to get to the end, get all the way to the bottom and be like, oh, we're gonna go over like 4 more feet because 4 more squares because we messed this up. And by we, it's me. I always say like a royal we whenever I'm playing. Like, I don't know. I like for you to join in the blame of my mistakes, I guess. You're here experiencing it with me. You take some of the blame too. There is the new copper bulb, which is awesome, but I wanted to go with the frog lights. I decided I like the green hue to the frog lights, and I had a lot of them, so. And I was running out of copper. So let's see where we went all the way down there. We're gonna go down this one. I'm not above making. There we go. Haha. I have a garden up above this, so it's a water garden, and be careful there. I went way too high there. There we go. Is that all I have? Oh my gosh. Okay. We're gonna have to go skulk farming again. Come with me to not wake up the warden. It'll be fun. How many am I gonna need? Do we think like 2 stacks? 3 stacks? Let's try 3 stacks. Let's see where that gets us. Yeah. We're going downstairs to see the warden. We'll dump this off. I'll need this in case I light myself on fire. And we'll take this in case of the sensors. Maybe there's dirt. And we will need the silk. We're just gonna leave fortune here because we just need the silk touch. So we're not gonna even mess with that. Let's see. So we're going downstairs. We are, oh, hi. You didn't grow any glowberries, so you get ruined. There we go. So we're gonna go downstairs to the level of our ancient city that we are just very lucky to have our cottage built almost above it. And it's down here just a bit. La la la. There we go. This one didn't grow. Grow a berry. I know I can bone meal it, but I'm trying to avoid bone mealing it. Oh, how deep is... How much further do I gotta go? Did I miss it? I missed it! I missed it. I got distracted. So this is... Oh, well, I guess I'll show you bedrock. So here we have bedrock. And this is... I always put like a... None of those grew. I always put like a little survival kit down here, so... Whatever, there's water and stuff. There's always make a garden, so there's food. And then I kind of just place this big square around my safe room. That way if someone tunnels in or digs into the area, they hit this floor pattern and they're like, okay, this is the thing. Someone built a thing here. I do need to do the walls still and the ceiling, but it's not something I've hugely focused on. But it's just a little safe room at the bottom. So that people can kind of know like, oh, I've dug into somebody's area. And it also gives me like a home base if I'm down there strip mining, which I still do. There it is. This is the level. I put these here, the skulk veins here, so I would remember the level, and then I ran right past it. I must have been talking. I get distracted. Okay, so down here, this isn't super safe. It's kind of safe. Like there's a lot of light, but there's also not enough light. So that's what that is. I have 52 torches. That should be fine. There is an area. There we go. So this is all lit up. We can get a lot of skulk from here. And right away, these tattletales are going to go. Now, if you ever want to remove these without triggering them, I think the hoe does that. But I want to collect them, so I'm using my silk touch. Because I don't know why I want a skulk sensor, but I know I want the option to have a skulk sensor. I think I hear a zombie. Maybe not. Maybe that was just the noise those make when they get popped. Okay. There we go. 7 more of those. Nice. Okay, so now we're gonna get our actual skulk. Man, this place just absorbs light, doesn't it? It just sucks it right up. There we go. We're gonna get a lot of this. It's awesome. I don't know why. I just lucked out. There's just not the whatever the things are that call the warden, I don't have them. So that's awesome. My wardens stay nice and quiet and sleepy. Didn't one pop in here? I don't know what that is. I think that's just gray wool. A silk touch hoe would be perfect for that. Shriekers! Yeah, it's the shriekers that I was thinking of. Yeah. Thank you. I'm not super familiar with ancient city stuff. Like, if the warden comes, all I know is run. Like, I don't really know what else I could do. But I do know if I have a warden, he's lazy. Lazy! I'm talking all big now, and I'm gonna take one false step, and it's gonna hit a shrieker, and he's gonna come and kill me. And I'm gonna be like, oh, I should not have called him lazy. He's gonna be like, oh, I heard everything you said. No, no, no. We're gonna fix your little red wagon. I don't know why I said little red wagon, but anyway. I'm all in on the cliches today. Told you. Rebuilding the ancient city. That's awesome. I think I saw you. I think I was watching recently when you were doing that. I am just destroying this one because there's not much to it. The cavern kind of chops it up a bit. Like the big portal thing is right there. It's like right there. And then there's some walls and stuff. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'll try that. Thanks. Thank you. Cool, I got a little treat. But so like, where is it? I'm sorry. So there's the portal, and then it's just like wall around it, like deep slate wall all over. And there's a hole there that just goes to a big cavern. So there's not a lot over there. There is some more section in that, of the city over in that section, which I just found today. I didn't realize it was over there. And then there's this little bit over here in the corner, but it's a really teeny tiny little bit. So it's not a big city. So it's definitely not something I don't know. It's not something I'd want to rebuild. If I was going to rebuild one, I would want to do one that had a lot to it, you know? So okay, I'm all the way over here again. And how much do we have? Oh, we've got 2. Okay. And up here, there's a big iron vein here. Make note of that. But then over here, there's like, this gets super dark. So I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here because it's just black on my screen too. Here's a skelly spawner. I do need to gather that up. We can get that now. I think. Yeah, we have Silk Touch. There's a mod on this server that allows us to do that. So we have a mini portal here, and there's like a little tower there, but then that's it. It ends there. That's off. That's not part of the ancient city. I don't think it goes much beyond here because over here starts a lush cave up there. I think you kind of see it up in that corner. And then beyond this wall here, there's nothing. So it's a tiny, tiny space. And you can see like I'm running. Oh, hi. I'm running all around here, not causing myself any issues. Yeah. And that's just regular cave over there. Maybe there's some more over here that I need to explore. I mean, it just starts getting super dark. I'm not sure. We're gonna stick to this though. Maybe clean this up. Yeah, it's the one with the skelly spawner. There we go. And once again, I would like to make sure everyone can do a bit, but I can't today. So it's just, I figured, well, might as well get some Minecrafting done. But he can listen to records while he works. And probably a little different. Probably unable to game while he works. So would probably be frowned upon. And unproductive. There we go. All right, we have almost 4 stacks, so this should... I think this will finish filling out that ceiling. Very cool. Goodbye, Mr. Self-Destruct MC. I'm glad you caught a part of my stream as well. I died here. When I first came in and this clay spawner was here and it was active, I got trapped in this corner. I jumped down here before I realized what was going on, and like I just got pummeled by skellies right here. I totally panicked. It was a completely avoidable death, and just in hindsight and my edits, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just totally fumbled that whole experience. But sometimes we do that, you know, you get like something unexpected happens, catches you off guard, and it could be just something like, oh, well, all you have to do is this and this, but in that moment, your brain just kind of is like, oh, I don't know what to do. And it does nothing. So you're just stuck. Dun, 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 dun. We gotta go all the way up. Ancient City's so far down. But I guess that makes sense. It is the deep dark, not the shallow dark. There we go. Not the sitting right on top of stuff dark. There we go. And we are growing glowberries. Kind of. There we are. This is Silk Touch. I'm gonna use the Fortune one, I think. Put that away, just in case we lose it. I think we have enough Skulk now to finish this off. Did I get all the way to the end? No, I did not. I am super happy with the Skulk in between. And not just as a border. And there we go. Next. I like the sound of it, so I'm kind of getting quiet now because I like the sound of the Skulk when the placement of it, so I apologize. I'm entertained over here, but I'm supposed to be entertaining you. My apologies. We're gonna go this way. Oh, that's not my husband playing records downstairs. I just heard a laugh. It's my son. I just heard him. He's down there. So my poor husband is just busy working while my son and I have a snow day and I am playing Minecraft and my son's listening to records. Oh, I'll have to make dinner. I'll make dinner. That'll be a nice thing I can do. There we are. I think we have to just do the cross. Yeah, the cross bits here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's a big room. Like I was saying when I first started digging this out, the trick of a manual tree farm is it has to be big enough. You want to be able to, you don't want to plant. What was I saying before? Oh, so anyway, if you're gonna spend the time to dig it out and do all the work, like make sure it's big enough. But then you don't want to waste your time digging out tons and tons of space and then realize like, oh, I do not need this many trees. So make sure you measure it out. And what did I do? What did I do here? Why did I stop there? That was weird. There we go. I think I saw that chest and stopped, and I still needed to go over one more area, one more section. There we go. I'm in a hole. I'm in a hole. I'm in a hole. Yep, I'm in a hole. Okay. But yeah, you don't want to waste your time. Like, I don't want to do like 10 to 20 more, you know, 20 by 20 squares out further and then fill it all in with all these copper lights and stuff and then realize like, oh wow, I do not need that much wood. Just you want to make sure it's sufficient for what you need. I do have a wood farm though, so I'm gonna need more wood than just for my needs. But I also don't like auto farms for trees. They're just always complicated. They're always lag machines. They always break every time there's an update. Like automated tree farms are just, I've not found one that makes it worth it. And they're always huge and ugly. And yeah, you're always trying to hide them anyway. So, okay, am I done? Am I done? Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm gonna do this really annoying thing. Oh! Oh! Not that! Keep forgetting about that. Wow. Is there a fall counter going at all? I think that's the 4th time I've done that. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna dig out this side and go up one, I believe. I believe I'm gonna do that. And then we're gonna do the ceiling along the edge here. Then we're gonna do the balcony, and then we can start going down. It is getting late though. I'm not sure how much we'll get done, but we're gonna get quite a bit done. And this all has to be done with silk because can't cut up skulk with anything else. But I think, like, watch this. I want your opinion, of course. So, see if this works. I don't know if I can go up one. I can't go up one. See that? I'm gonna mess up the farm upstairs. So this has to be like this. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I love it. It's fine. I would go up and recess it again if I didn't have another farm poking into it. But overall, it's fine. You're going to be 20 squares down. It's not going to be that noticeable. And it looks intentional because it's that way on the other side. I'm glad I looked over there first. And this... Remember I was looking all over for more copper? Where's my copper? I can't find copper. And it's just sitting here. Goodness gracious. All right. Oh, I should do that properly. All right, let's go put all this away and then we'll go get a mix of brick and stone and stuff. And then we will, yeah, and then we'll, put in the balcony and the walls. I don't know if I want to do the walls. Maybe I want to wait on the walls. and do wood. I might wait on the walls because I can always come back and do those. That's not that big of a deal. I have no idea what you're gonna do here. There we go. I don't know which pickaxe I'm using. Oh, I need you. There we go. Come back. There you are. Okay, so we're gonna keep that like that. It would be better recessed. If I had the option, I would. I don't. So here we are. I do like this recessed skulk look. I think that was way worth it. I think I fell in a hole again. And yeah, I'm liking it. I'm not worried about the copper being all bronzy. That's gonna change. I'm not waxing it. So in the end, it's gonna look like this. I think that looks amazing. Like, that looks so good. With the skulk and the verdant froglight. Oh, so good. So that's what it's intended to look like up here. And it's gonna take a long time because there's so much copper together and it doesn't age as quickly when it's all together, but it'll age. Eventually it will age. So we're gonna get a bunch of stone here and just put in a bunch of stone variation here. So that way we don't mess up the look of the build upstairs. And I think I'm gonna do stone for the balcony around the edge for this level anyway. Well, let's take all this stuff out. Okay, most of it. We'll take most of this stuff out. Put it away. Tools, I think are... There's more granite. I knew I had another thing of granite. Wool. Deep slate. Cobblestone. We're gonna bring back some of that, but that's fine. Dirt. I don't think I need that much dirt with me. And we're gonna just put the skeleton spawner here. We have 2 spawners. We could make a skeleton farm, which is awesome. And then we have a firework rocket spawner, which is just fun. That's fun. I think we can change that out. And I think I'm gonna put an iron golem in there and then make an iron farm. But that's a plan for my big build, my castle that I'm gonna do, which I've never ever made a castle in Minecraft, which I think I might be the only person on the planet who's never made a castle in Minecraft. But I haven't, so here we are. So let's see, what do we need for this? We are gonna need at least 2 stacks of cobble. Bloop. We have 3, that's fine. And then we're gonna need to pick up a bunch of stuff, so we'll use that. I need this put away. Let me put away my weapon. There's that. We're gonna need stone. Probably 2 stacks of stone, at least. Maybe 3. We'll go with 3 just in case. Because I don't want to run back upstairs every time, and we have a lot of it. We're gonna need this. I would like some more mossy, but I am out of vines, and so that's something we can kind of come back in and texture later if we want to. Andesite, I'm definitely gonna want some of that. And then I'm definitely gonna want 1, 2, 3 maybe of that. Let's see, of the polished. What else? Tough looks really good. I don't have a lot of it though. I might want to save the tough for as I get lower and keep it very light up at the top. I'm gonna try that. I'm thinking that that's what I want to do. All right, let's see how far we get with this. Okay, so the balcony. We're just doing ceiling at the moment, right? All right, let's get through this nightmare area. I know there's gonna be water coming through. I really hope don't want to take out all the stone. That'll just save me some stone, right? I can't get out of this room. Can't believe I dug so much into that farm. I think I want to do that. Okay. Let's start building. Get back through this mess. Look at this mess I made. Oh my gosh. This should be the only part that looks like this though. Here? Okay. Here's where I kind of figured out I didn't need... Oops. What I don't want is to have two andesites together. So I think... Yeah, and I like having the cobblestone and the rough andesite together. Where am I? I just got pushed. Oh, wow. Okay. Where did that go? Oh, man. All right. That's fine. We'll go back upstairs. Grow glowberries, you goober. Okay. This is a dangerous area. That's fine. I didn't realize. Put that there. We're gonna put that there because I don't want two of that together. There we go. Then let's restart the process. There we go. Oh, wow. It is all of a sudden getting super sunny outside, and that is it right in my eyes. Makes it very hard to see. Okay, so this is... Oh, that's fine. Look, there it is. Here we go. All fixed. There's that. It's fine if the bottom of that pond is a mix of stone look like this, because that's kind of the palette I went with up there anyway, so that works out. I think that might be, I apologize for that, I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing. Hang on one second. Yep, I got it now. I don't see any sense in tearing up all the stone. You know? Because I'm just going to place some, like, smooth stone is something I want occasionally anyway, so it's fine. Just tear up some of it. Definitely going to take out anything that's not in my palette. Alright, we're gonna have to get back involved in placing stones again because of the water. There we are. That's a problem for later. We actually got around pretty quick. So we'll be skipping doing the stone part of the wheel. Because we don't need to add it in. Sasha, don't lick your foot. Sasha, don't do that. My dog licks her foot sometimes. She has to not do that. Thank you, honey. She's a very good listener, though. Like, she'll almost always stop when I ask her to. Which is funny, because she's a bulldog, and they usually aren't very good listeners. But her's my sweet girl. I love polished andesite, how it just fits into a stone wall, even. How's that look? That looks pretty good. It might be a little too much stone, but overall it's fine. Looks kind of cool. Getting around to it. These troublemaker ones. Oh no! I don't want to waste one up there. Put one there. There we go. That helps immensely. Oops. Might be taking out too much now. Oh man. Gotta mess with this gravel. There will be a day where I want a lot of gravel, and I'll be like so happy that I was able to dig all this gravel out. Today is not that day, but there will be a day. I'll be like so happy. Oh man, that really came down hard on me. I'm almost around to it. Oh man, more water. There we go. Oh my gosh, I almost fell in there. There. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Here, here. I don't want to fall in it again. Okay, there. I'm liking it. Let me know what you think. I really think it's necessary to have the andesite mixed in. I think it really adds a ton. It really gives cobblestone that moment to add variety to what's happening in the gradients, but then also too the polished really gives a nice pop to the smooth stone. So see, that looks cool. That looks great in my opinion. What are you doing? Where'd you guys come from? I don't even remember you coming out. There we go. There. Fill this in. I don't have to. I do. I have to. Part of what's wrong with my brain. I just have to fill it in. Oh, how much more is there? A lot easier when you're just taking it out. I am concentrating. I apologize. I'm just trying to make sure there's not like an actual pattern. It's just kind of a mess of some stone stuff happening. And I'm sure that's leading to a very boring experience for you. So my apologies. I'll be more aware. Let's see, what else? What can we talk about? Oh, let's talk about not doing that. Let me know what you think of this design. Maybe you think it's silly to like play so much energy. Just all this little bit over here. Done with the water, so that's good. Ooh, how much are we doing here? Oh, well see, we kind of gathered quite a bit of cobble in that experience. We're barely using any andesite because we actually There. It's looking good. It just makes it look a little finished, you know? Like, really just sets it off. It looks intentional, and that's important. Well, it's not important. It's a bad choice of words. It's not really important. There. Now I stuck that right on my head, which is great. Oh, fantastic. We are done. We are done with the ceiling. Oh my gosh, the ceiling is done. Done, done, done. Like, it just has to age. The entire ceiling is done. It only took us, how long is this stream? This is an hour 40. What'd the last one go for? Let's see. Oops, let me check something. I have a message. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Go to my channel. Go to my lives. I got these two weird ones I have to delete. I don't know what's going on with those. So 3, almost 4 hours earlier. So 6 hours. So yeah. Almost 2 hours now. So 6 hours to dig out the, to decide and dig out the, I don't know, length and width of what it's going to be, but not fully, not the height part. And then decide on the ceiling, build the ceiling. Wow. So yeah, when I tell you that it's an investment to make a manual tree farm, it's an investment to make a manual tree farm. But I'm happy. I'm really happy with it. Okay, so now we gotta do the balcony. The what? The balcony. Okay, let's see. So we're gonna put, I don't need any of that on me. We're gonna put all this away because we're about to get a whole bunch of it. And why didn't, yeah, we'll combine you. There we go. I don't need this stuff on me. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not just holding on to stuff I don't need. Do I want to do silk touch? No, I think I could use some cobble. We'll just use fortune. It'll be fine. I don't think I need this. Okay. So this way we should be gathering only what we need. So this has, I only want the balcony to be like 2 wide though. And then we're gonna dig, so I think this is the size of the balcony. You know what I just realized? I'm digging out all the stone. I only need to dig out some of the stone. But I need to shovel this out. Oh, silly gravel. There. So just like we did the ceiling, we're going to do this stone balcony. But just like we did the ceiling, we don't need to carve out all of the stone because it'll save us some headache by leaving some of it, the smooth stone already. Or andesite. Now, where it's granite, we have to take all of it out, or diorite. That doesn't fit into our palette. We don't want natural Minecraft rock. We want the fake stuff that we're gonna do that looks kind of cool. Service spike than what they're used to. What do I want to do? Do I want that copper? Trying to decide. Guess we'll just take it because we're gonna be light on copper for a little while. There we go. We're almost all the way around, and then we can start putting our gradient for our balcony. Oh, awesome. Awesome. We are all the way around. Let's start this mess. All right, let's see. We're getting around there. Oh, I think I messed up something. There I go. Game player, hey, how's it going? Sorry about that. Sorry if it's been a minute. I had my screen on the wrong thing. Phew! Takes a while. Takes a while. Trying to get all this done, but it's gonna be fine. Probably should have done that. Oh, one side's done. Phew. We are done with the ceiling though. You were here earlier, I believe. And yeah, look, the ceiling is done. Just gotta wait for it to age, but it's done. Really happy with it. At this time, I'm not gonna put copper trapdoors on top of the frog lights. I think the green of the verdant frog lights is gonna look really good. Down at the other end, I can show you the finished oxidized look pretty soon. We'll be heading over there shortly. Feel like a pilot, kind of. Thank you, folks, traveling with us. Oops, do I have two in a row there? I do. Do I like that? I guess it's fine. I don't mind when it's two of those kind together. I don't know why it bothers me so much when it's the polished andesite together. It just feels too standy outy. And it looks great when there's two of the smooth stone together. So, I don't know. Okay, we're getting over here where we don't need as much smooth stone. So we'll be lightening up that usage. cobble's okay together too. I don't know why. It bothers me with that one. I guess it's just too fancy to have that much of it. If that makes sense. Too fancy. I'm gonna be digging that out already. I already know. So we have to go down that far on this side. Hopefully it won't be too much. I don't know why, I just kind of want to like go in and make sure these are rather prevalent. I feel like I'm using them too sparsely. There. Oh wow, is that all of them too? That's crazy. All right, maybe then a little bit more of that. Maybe it works out to be the same. Love it. Woohoo! The balcony's done. Well, the balcony's not done. We need to put up a rail around the balcony, and then the balcony will be done. Do I want to do that now, or do I want to start digging down? I really want to do it now. Let's pick up all this stuff. Oops, wrong level. There we go. Stone stuff. I don't think I have any room for stone. I think oh, I am. I do. Never mind. Don't mind me. Gravel. Definitely we picked up some gravel. Andesite. There we go. There we go. You've got to go down here. You don't go up there. I didn't fill this in appropriately. There we go. There's that timer going off. I think I'll need to be wrapping it up soon, but not right this second. Actually, I'm gonna do granite. We're gonna go ahead and start smelting up all that copper just because. And we just have kelp for no reason. I remember why, but it's fine. Kelp. There you are. Okay, now I know we have a whole bunch of spruce fences. I think that'll cover us. We'll just take a couple more because we have a lot of them. So that's made my decision as to what kind of fence I want around the tree farm balcony because I don't want to make any. That's how I made the decision. I think I want it to be like this. Boop. I'm stuck. There we go. This is awesome. That's so easy to. I like when stuff works out where it just places really nicely like this. Like your timing and your walking just works out. Oh wait, what happened? It almost worked. I spoke too soon. Okay, here's this. Boop, 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 boop. There. So now we have a balcony. We can walk around the ceiling. We don't really need to access this though. Like this isn't an area we need to access. So it's not that big of a deal that it's like one block, you know, wide. I'm probably gonna take this out. Oh no, I am not. Oh wow. Okay, we'll work out lighting for the corner. That got dark. Maybe we'll put it on the fences. If that makes sense, not on the wall, right? Right. Here. There we go. We'll put here and here. We'll put something else there, but like, I just mean... It's not too dark. We'll put 2 here. If we have mobs up here, I'll put in a few more lights around the edges, but for the most part, I think now we just dig down and then try to remember the pattern that we had. Maybe I take some screenshots. Yeah. Okay, screenshots. There we go. And on this side, okay. I have hiccups, I'm sorry. I think this might be it. I think we can dig it up. Okay, I took a bunch of screenshots so I remember my placement. Definitely I'm gonna need another shovel. Maybe like 4 if I do it this way. Okay. I thought it was that other hole. I thought it was going way down. There we go. Those will pop when I dig them out. No big deal. This is where I need to test the light now that the torches are going. I guess It's not super easy for the mobs to get to me though, if they are up there. Could be kind of interesting. Interesting is the word we'll use. All right, now we're gonna go down one level just because we can. I'm gonna use the fortune and we're gonna start here. And this will kind of show you that this is, now we're gonna actually start digging down into the next level of our tree farm, which is super exciting. Oh, there's water over here. Cobbles or stone tools are so slow. You get used to them, but man, it's slow. So much nicer to work with efficiency. Look at this. I could go get a nicer shovel upstairs. It just didn't seem like it would be worth the time, but maybe I was wrong. We're gonna have so much stone available after this. Like digging all this out, it's gonna be a lot. Ooh. We're gonna have to mend our tools for sure before we start again, but today has been super duper successful getting the entire ceiling finished. The walls aren't done because I haven't decided how I want to do the walls, but that will be probably the last thing I work on. Yeah, it probably will be. You know, showing off, explaining what we did for people who, yeah. KBPS, what is, I don't know what that means, but it keeps dropping to 0. It's pretty terrible. So I know it's frustrating for you trying to watch this, probably buffering and stuff like that. I apologize. Also too, there's like 30 minutes that's just gone out of the middle of the build because I thought I was streaming. OBS was said I was streaming, and then I looked over at my YouTube channel and noticed like, oh, that stopped. That stopped a while ago. So yeah, that's yeah. That's always fun. I was like sitting there chatting away 26 minutes. I actually had lunch sitting here next to me getting cold the whole time. But yeah, that's how it goes. I am actually going to play some more tonight, but not on the Fellowship server. I'm going to be joining my bestie on our little friend server that we have that's just the two of us, and play some survival, nomadic survival there with her. And we just kind of do whatever we feel like doing at the time. So I have no idea where that adventure will go today. We don't stream it or anything. It's just time together, and that's one of the things that I wish more people would do with Minecraft, is like maybe just have those like adventures. So we sit there and we chat, we talk, like, of course, and share, information and stories about like what we're doing and what's important to us right then and things like that. But then we also have just these crazy experiences in the game that also then create new memories for us and jokes and laughter and stuff. So it's Minecraft is so much more than it's a platform. It's really a platform for however you want to have your experiences. They could be solo experiences. You can share them online with other people. You can share them live. You can share them later, or you can just share them privately with the people you have on your realm or your server or whatever it is you have. And I think it's really awesome how Bedrock players, it's so easy for them to like jump into games with each other. I feel like it's a lot easier than Java, but I don't know. I think Bedrock it's a bad rap. I know like people, and I think that's coming from someone, you know, I say that as someone who doesn't mod and doesn't do data packs and stuff, and that's probably where a lot of the love for Java comes into play. That customization is huge, that you can't have or don't have on Bedrock, and that's because of all the different platforms that it's on, you know, that Bedrock has to be able to perform on. I'm sure that's limiting. So, but like, I know a lot of people, that's all they play is Bedrock. A lot of people, that's all they play is Bedrock. Like, my son's one of them because he plays on Xbox and he doesn't play any other way. So he's always going to be a Bedrock player. And there's a lot, oh, here we go. A lot of people who only play on mobile or play on, you know, some other device like that. If that's how you play, then that's going to be the only Minecraft experience you have. And I think it's really cool that as a PC gamer, I can just switch it between. It's so easy. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, I could never. And I'm like, switch, like depending on which one you're used to. I don't really have that experience. Like, it's not hard for me to switch back and forth. But again, I'm not a big redstoner and I'm not a big modder or anything like that. So that's why the pure vanilla differences aren't that big, in my opinion, if you're not redstoning. And I'm not saying I never use redstone, but I rarely use redstone. I think just lowering this all one level, and that's what I'm going to call it a day, but I think just lowering it all one level will really help you see like a little bit more of the vision of the tree farm. It's like this going down, but you know, 19 more times. So how long did this take for me to do? I'm doing that 19 more times. I'm definitely gonna have to go find some quick X to get these tools built back up though, because yipes. I can't do this 19 more times without efficiency 5. Just no way. Or at least efficiency 4. I think I have 4 on one and 5 on the other. And all the pain and headache of the ceiling is done. Done. I think as you get some more, as we can pull back and see the ceiling a bit more, like the awesomeness of the will do servers on Bedrock, but to be able to access that world like from any device, and then that's when I can share like that experience with, you know, invite my son in to hang out in that realm or whatever. Like, that's nice. I think me and my friend that played tonight, our server is just a Java server though, because she plays on our laptop, so it was like, I don't know, we'll just do that. That's the classic way. We'll go that route. This is so slow, it's gonna kill me. Oh man. This is hard. This is rough stuff. Brutal. Brutal. Okay, there we go. I really winded out there, but... Well, this is 4, isn't it? Oh no, this is nothing. Ooh, my 4. That's right, my 4 is upstairs because it's almost dead. It is almost worn out. So that's right. If going back and forth is probably annoying for you, so I won't do that as a viewer. So I'll go straight along. We'll double check that light in the fences after I get all this cleaned up, and then I'm gonna have to call it a night for the stream. Anyway, hopefully like 12 hours of streaming was not enough. It wasn't quite that much, but it was a lot. It took a long time to get this done. I think we are going to get down to a level 0 in some of these areas on this, along the balcony there. Excuse me. I should definitely have water with me when I play this long. I do want the balcony to be shadowy, but not dangerous. Yeah. Whew. Almost there. The final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. I don't know if anyone watching this is old enough to know what I'm doing there, but hopefully the hair metal still reaches everybody. I used to be on a podcast, and I never realized how often we referenced the final countdown, but apparently we referenced it so much, and so much so that on our final episode of the podcast, we had some guests on, people who had been guests on the show in the past and stuff like that. And one of the people who came on, his wife is a musician, and she came on and played the final countdown as on like the violin, and I was like, oh my gosh. But it was funny how like synonymous our podcast had become with the song The Final Countdown to the viewer, because of like I didn't realize how much we mentioned it. I didn't mean to take that shot. Let's see. Let's go down to light. See if we get down to 0 at any point. Should go right along here. Okay, definitely okay there. If it gets down to 1, I think that's when it gets dangerous. I think we might be okay. I don't think it gets down. Ooh, that's nice, because then we could have like cool shadowy areas on the balcony. Okay, this gets down to 3, and this is inside. This is inside a nasty hole that's not going to be there. So, all right, I think it's good. Checking that light source all the way around. It gets down to 3. That's the lowest. And I don't think it's going to get down again. Yep, 3, 3, 3. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be fine. No baddies will pop up on the balcony. It'll just be moody, which is awesome. And you can see here, I did promise I would show what the final phase. Oh my gosh. Look what I did. I forgot to take that out. Look at that. Let's take this out and we'll finish this. Glad we noticed it. But this is how the final ceiling is planned, as this oxidized look with the verdant frog lights with the skulk. And we were toying with the idea earlier of having copper in between, but it was just way too much copper, in my opinion, that way. So I think the skulk looks great. We are going to be selling some stone, I'm telling you. Oh, am I stuck again?